Hi race fans, welcome back. This is the fourth round of the Triumph Speed Championship for me, Mallory Park, but I've done this once before in April, but that was a short version. This is a longer version, 1.5 laps. There's 4 Triumphs on day one. It's a 2-day weekend. So we've got Steve's TR7 V8 here, Malk's TR7 V8 also, and Len in his TR4 championship winning car. A little shot of me going by. So practice run first thing. It's about 25-26 degrees, so quite warm but cloudy today. And I've not done this longer version of the track. I've done a bit of it back in April. If you look back at that video, you'll see that. But that was like sort of 3/4 of a track. This is 1.5 laps. So I'm waiting for that green light on the right to turn on, and then I can go. So there goes Steve passing his TR7 V8, and there we go in a moment. Unfortunately, for some reason, this lap, the external microphone hasn't worked brilliantly well, and there's a lot of wind buffeting. Thankfully, on all the other laps, it has worked okay, and there isn't too much wind buffeting. Not sure why. So the first thing is round here, you can see the speed there, 64, 65. It's how fast dare you go around that Gerard's bend. It's a fast bend, and obviously this is only the practice run, so I'm just feeling my way. Tricky bit here, this chicane. What gear should you be in? I'll go down to second there, and then shooting through the S's here up the hill to the hairpin. I know I've got to take a tighter line here, judging by my last trip where I was taking it too wide. And here you've got to stay out wide on the right. Cut in close, and then how quick dare you put the power down before you run out of road. So again, just feeling my way on this lap really. The big tester here is you're going fast down here. There was 103 miles an hour, and then how much speed do you scrub off, how much do you brake. So in this case, probably a bit too much. I'm down to 60 something, 69 mile an hour at one point there. It's a massive long sweeping right here, and you've got to stay tight. I'm going a bit wide here, and what happens? Oh, rumble, running out of room. Now I should be down to the finish line and gone, and I forget, and I take the chicane again. This shouldn't be happening. I'm now doing the other half of the second lap, which I shouldn't be doing. I haven't realised at this point. I've gone wrong, so I've gone through the finish line fine, but I've slowed down for it to take that chicane that I didn't need to take. Now I'm up to the hairpin, and I've started to realise, and I've lost concentration. And I've outbraked myself, and I've totally realised I've gone the wrong way. I'm now thinking, I'm going to be disqualified, or what am I going to do? Am I going to have an incident with another car? So I think I'll cut back to the pits. So I'll take a little shortcut here, unorthodox, going the wrong way, and quick shimmy down here and back into the pit lane. So yeah. Bit of a lack of concentration first lap and all that. Anyway, a 99.32 laid down as a practice against a bogey of 91.51. So a long way to go, but I went the wrong way, made a mistake. I'm pretty sure obviously I can improve on that at this point. So here we go, time run 1. Make sure I go the right way this time. Wait for that green light. Start. I haven't really got very good starts at all at this event so far. So here we go. How much speed can we carry around here? I'm mid 60s here, but really need to be carrying more speed. 68. I'm building here, but the curve hasn't really changed, so it means I could take more speed. Again, running out a little bit out of road there. braking, so I'm not knowing what gear. I'm in third, I come through the chicane and then change down to second there, a bit slow, a little bit pedestrian through there, so I've got to get that better. So then foot to the floor up here, and then I've got to get the braking a bit better here because obviously I ran out of road last time, so I'm not going as fast. Brake, a little bit of snap there. Close in, for it. Okay, over 100 mile an hour, 102 mile an hour. Fine, getting on the brakes. And then how much speed they take around this Gerard's corner is so long. 72 about, 73 on average. Building up a bit now. I've got to stay tight, otherwise I'll run out of room. Okay, now this time don't take the chicane, straight on through the finish line. Hooray. So last time was a 99.32. And this one 96.94, so understandably, you know, I've taken 2 and a bit seconds off there because I didn't make so many mistakes. Okay, so time run 2, off we go. Thinking I've got to carry up more speed around this first corner. So straight up into third, and then just got to build it up. Really, 67 is not really enough, but it's just so difficult to know how much speed. But I'm climbing now at the latter part, up to 81. Oh, totally run out of road. To the chicane, I've left it in third, through, change to second, bit of a snap, better I think, and then floor it up the hill, and hard on the brakes, try and keep it tight, it's more controlled. Straight. How much can we carry now? Better, 75 probably on average. That's 73, 72, and then climbing up again. Better. Keeping it on the road, just race down to the finish line. Just about 100 as you cross the line there. So, improved by 1.3 seconds, 95.66, that's the best run so far. So here we go, time run 3. So I've steadily improved so far, so really giving it some beans now. Can I hold some more speed around this long Gerard's corner? Slightly better, up into 72, just having confidence, get your foot planted, 21 there, oh, ran out a lot of road there, almost onto the grass, down to the chicane, down to second, better, that was a lot smoother than I've done previously. Planted up the hill, try and leave the braking as long as you can, up to 90 mile an hour, and then tight as you can, a little bit of a snap, not too bad, and then where do you get the power down, just confidence to plant it, up into fourth, 4 mile an hour, hard on the brakes, so I'm trying to hold that more speed now. This is much better, 77 on average all the way around there, Try and keep in tight so you don't run out of road. Coming out of it, 90 mile an hour, head for the line. 103 across the line, so generally all felt faster. Have I beaten my previous time? Oh yes, I have. Excellent. 93.9 against the 95.66 last time, so great. That's the best time so far. So historically I've not managed to improve on my last run of any day I've done, so I've always gone slightly worse, so I'm absolutely determined on this run to improve on that 93.9. Can I do it? I don't know why, but I just can't seem to improve on my last run ever, so I'm really gonna give it some now, see if I can improve on that. Last chance today. Good, up in the 70s. 90s have come off there. Hard on the brakes. So I go to second before the chicane this time. It does unsettle the car a bit, but not too bad. Good overdrive up the hill. Up into 91 mile an hour. Hard on the brakes. That's that. Down the long straight. Back towards Gerard's. Absolutely planted. 104 again we see there. And then just the nerve to hold this as fast as you dare around here without the car breaking away. This is pretty good. Just keeping it on the road, head for the line. Yeah, over 100 mile an hour across the line. Have I beaten 93.9? No. 94.28, 0.3 of a second slower. So my continual record of not beating my time on the last run continues, but reasonable, a good day. So 3 times, 96, 94, 95, 93, 94. So best time was the third run, 93.9. I feel reasonably happy. That's only 2.6% off the bogey time of 91.51, which is pretty good. I mean, quite often I'm 8% away, so to only be 2.6%, I'm pretty pleased with that. So we've got a second day tomorrow of racing here. I'm putting the car to bed and putting me to bed in my tent, camping at the circuit, and it's a pretty nice spot actually, pretty idyllic. So tomorrow's another day. Watch this space for tomorrow's video. It's going to be hotter weather, may or may not be better, but I'm certainly going to try and improve. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. It will help us massively. Appreciate you watching. See you on the next one.